All right, it's pre-show at Shuriken Fight Series 24, and this is the first time that I have had the voice of the Shuriken Cage himself, the voice of MMA New Zealand, basically, Isaac Savage. How you going, bro?
Good to be here. What up, team? Such a good event to be a part of. You've seen it in the past. Every superstar that's made it to the UFC, the Izzies, the Carlos Albergs, the Caide Frances, they've all started here, so this is a monumental event to be at.
And so if you had to you looked at the card, what's exciting you for tonight?
Well, I'm really looking forward to the prelims. You saw the weigh-in last night. You saw Jesse Thug Taylor against CJ. I mean, what a weigh-in. I mean, they got so close. They could have done a hongi almost. They pretty much did, but it's going to go down tonight in the cage.
What I liked about the most about that was they were still kind of smiling at the end as well. It wasn't like they were actually trying to hurt each other. It was just trying to get in each other's heads, and then they dapped up at the end.
Kyrn Tanuvasa as well. I mean, fighting Jean, Jeremek Warthog. I mean, like I said, it's a fight I love to hate. Love both guys, both gents. The shorter of the two, Jean Jeremek, he's, you know, Taekwondo black belt, you'd never know. And then Kyrn Tanuvasa, amazing striker. What's it going to come down to? Who's got the knockout power? Who's got that pinpoint accuracy? I can't wait to see that one.
And I think there's an extra element to that one, as Jean has fought for the amateur belt 2 other times and fallen short 2 other times. So how hungry is he coming into this, do you think?
Well, he's always hungry. He came out to me earlier on. He said, can't wait to... Every time I'm here, he always comes up to me and has a chat. And he's a gamer, but we've seen in the past, Tama Hiquily did, you know, obviously take him out, who will be fighting on the prelim. Bit of a segue into that. Don't want to jump the gun too much, but Tama Hiquily as well, fighting a very good opponent from Japan. I mean, tonight's fights, they're always stacked. Jason does such a good job to put fighters from around the globe and New Zealand on Shuriken.
And then this show was not without its kind of controversy. All the fighters from India didn't make it into the country. They had visa issues. So we had quite a few the pro cards fall off. So I think we're going to get a short one on Fight Pass tonight.
Yeah, well, we've got 5 going ahead, but we've got the prelims as well. And at times they can be a little more exciting. However, the pro looks awesome as well. Like I said, Tama Hiquily, he wants to make a record again. Main event, Macca Jean. She just made the top 5 or 6 as top women's MMA fighters in the world, and she is one to watch. She hits harder than most of the guys. I think she could give a lot of guys in New Zealand a go.
And her last fight on Shuriken Fight Series 23 was an incredibly bloody fight. She was, I think she broke her opponent's face open with some elbows there. So I'm kind of expecting that again tonight.
Well, if you watch back on the footage, you'll see Matt McMeekin and Kyle O'Reilly. They were very animated in that fight, and rightly so. There was a lot of blood, and like we said, like those watching at home, we see these women come to MMA now, and they're a little bit more vicious than the guys.
Oh, 100%. That last one, the 3 best fights of the night were all the 3 Wahine fights. Yeah,
they certainly throw down. I mean, there's 2 absolute blockbuster cards at the end of the main event, but the whole fight night. I mean, Jason always puts on a good one. I mean, even the first fight, sometimes it starts off with a bang, and like if you're at home watching this, you don't want to leave the couch.
And this is what we look like before a long night of fights. I can't wait to see what we look like after all hanging and
Don't go there. Don't go there. I'll be going home and hitting the bed for a kip and a kebab.
You and me both. All right, well, thanks for talking to me, Isaac.
Thank you.
See you at the next one. Do that all again.
Sweet,
Man, you really were. What an amateur. I wasn't hitting record. Take 2. We're at Shuriken Fight Series 24, and I'm here with
Adam Fulcher,
who is, the enthusiasm's all out of his voice now. He is fresh out of the cage for his Shuriken debut, and what a debut that was.
Thank you.
I've got here that from my unexperienced kind of watching, the 3rd round there, you really came alive. Did you kind of feel like you needed to kind of start hunting for a finish, or what kind of brought you that intensity in the 3rd?
No, to be honest, I knew I was 2 rounds up, and I understood that he didn't really have the same grappling experience as I did. And when I got him down and passed him to the half guard, I just have I know from experience from my training, I can keep them there and just go to work, you know. It's not the most exciting thing to do, but I know that he couldn't move, and I know that I would get damage off.
Yeah. Speaking of getting damage off on the ground, you dominated him there on the 3rd. Was it annoying not being able to throw elbows?
Honestly, like, there was a moment where I wanted to, but it is what it is, man. It's amateurs, so can't do it, eh?
And I think your fight wasn't without adversity. In the second round there, he hit you with a shot, and then you started like really trying to get out of there. So what happened there?
He did tag me with a decent shot, but basically I just tried to reset, man. I mean, his shot, yeah, he got me. He did get me. I just was trying to reset, to be honest, man. You can't really stay in the fire with those small gloves, you know. You get tagged once, and before you know it, you're kissing the floor, eh?
And we'll recap the stuff we originally talked about.
Yeah,
so
bro,
this is your debut at Shuriken, and you acknowledged that this is the biggest show in New Zealand. So how did that kind of affect your nerves walking out to the cage compared to what you've done in the past?
In the prelude, man, I was really, really anxious. But like I was saying, man, the second I start walking down the aisle and actually they lock the cage door, then it basically all feels the same. One thing I did notice in there is that you can't even see the audience, so it's pretty handy, man. It just feels like a regular fight. Yeah. So yeah, man.
And I've got here, so for your day job, you're a tradie.
Yeah, sure.
Plumber?
That's my business right here, guys. Fulcher's Plumbing. If you need a plumber, hit me up.
If you got a shit situation, he's the man to look after you.
Yeah.
So I'm a builder myself.
Oh, really?
So
Yeah.
I always love seeing when the tradies come through. But did you get to catch the 1 minute scraps the other weekend?
Nah, what was that, sorry?
Did you catch the 1 minute scraps?
No, I didn't actually watch it, man. But honestly, if you asked me, I thought a builder was going to win it, and a builder did.
Well, yeah, I mean, I had this discussion with Leo from CSN and is a Sparky by trade.
Yeah.
And we just think the building job's more physical, so they have an advantage.
Too, man. Yeah, I agree, to be honest.
Right. Well, congratulations on your
Thank you,
debut,
bro.
and Adam. Thank you for stopping by, and all the best.
Cheers, bro. Catch you later.
We're at Shuriken Fight Series 24, and I'm here with...
Frank Bartle.
And he is not fresh out of the cage. It looks like you even had a shower, man.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck.
I forgot.
Well, we're here again.
Yeah.
You're now 2-0, 3-0? 2-0.
Yeah.
I should probably need to keep remembering.
Yeah, no, 2-0. No.
So last time you were all on the big leg kicks. This time you were working the body with the hooks.
Yeah. Well, I was just, I knew he's a bit better than the striker than the other guy that I fought last time. So I knew it was going to be more like hands on. So, but he checked a few of the leg kicks. So my foot was a bit sore, mate. So I had to resort to the hands.
And so in the second round there, you really started hunting him down and having up against the fence. Could you kind of just smell the blood and you were looking for that finish?
Yeah, I knew. I think he felt the power in the first round, and then I knew from there. So the first round I was feeling it out, and then the second round I knew. It was time to go from there. I smelled the blood and just move in. Yeah.
And so you had a friend kind of help you through the last camp, and you gave him a shout out. Did you get many brownie points from that?
No, he did say thank you and whatnot, but he's also a big help this time around again. He's a great fighter, so has to thank him again. William McGregor, shot right.
Oh, that wasn't who you shouted out last time, though.
Yeah, it was.
Nah, you shouted out. I should have written it down.
Hamill last
yeah,
time.
Benjamin Hamill.
No, so William's my training partner, but Benjamin Hamill, I've always been with him, bro. He's like one of my best mates. So yeah, I'll thank Benjamin Hamill again, bro. Shot for that.
William's a fucking crazy cunt, eh? Didn't he fight a 1 minute scraps?
He's fought 1 minute scraps, bro. Yeah, he's a couple screws loose, I think, bro. Hey, Willie. I won't say too much about you, my bro.
I actually, when I interviewed him, we said some stuff that had to get cut out.
yeah. I was telling him, bro. I told him what to say, and he was like, "Yeah, bro, I'll say that because it was suitable for him." So.
Calvin was like, "No, this has to be cut." Speaking of Calvin, I asked you what your go-to feed is, and you said, "Don't tell coach, but it's Macca's." Oh, did you end up getting in trouble for that?
Oh, I don't think. I hope he didn't see the interviews, bro. I don't know if he's too good on the phone, so.
That's why he's such a good coach, bro.
It's still McDonald's this time around, boys.
Well, congratulations again, Frank, and thanks for stopping by, bro.
Appreciate it. Thank you, man.
We're here at Shuriken Fight Series 24, and I am here with
Bosco Jessop,
who is fresh out of the cage. You can still see the sweat on him. His trophy's a little heavy, apparently. You got that, come out of there a split decision.
Yeah.
Also on a week's notice.
And a minus point.
Oh, did you have a minus point as well? What happened then?
Just check the post, the CSN post. A lot of haters, a lot of doubters. I was overweight by like 600 grams on 4 days notice, but they still cried. But we get it done in there anyway.
Look, I do think it's a bit unfair to kind of come on hard to someone who's taking up a fight last minute, because if you didn't fight, he wouldn't have had a fight at all.
Exactly. And I come from absolutely nothing, and Roski's got a big-ass, nice facility at Extreme. Shout out to them. But yeah, we come from nothing. We train on concrete, on the bottom of a bloody carport, hip pads. That's all I do, man.
And so I want to ask about the animosity going into the cage there. Was that all about missing weight, or was there something else that happened? You guys were pulling the fingers at each other?
The coach just started it all. the opponent, all respect to him. You know, he kept it polite, and he wanted to fight, and didn't look like his coach wanted to fight. But all respect to him. Can't hold any grudges. On to the next.
Well, so to celebrate, it was before you found out the winner. You jumped up on the cage, you're pulling the fingers at the extreme crowd. What was that kind of, hearing the cheering for your opponent, what did that do to you?
I love that. I love that stuff. I love being hated. Like, same as Jesus. Jesus was all hated. He was hated, and he was the most perfect man, and he was hated always. I want to be the same. I can be hated and still love everybody. But yeah, it was absolutely loud. Loved it. You could see me in the middle of the fight, looking back at them, looking at him. They just couldn't stop me, man.
And you, watching your walkout, you're a bit of a natural on the camera. You're loving it. You're really building it up. So, were you practicing all that stuff, or it just comes natural to you?
Practice that all the time, man. Manifestation, visualization. I'm a little weirdo. I do that stuff. I don't care what everybody thinks about me. I'll do whatever. I can paint my nails tomorrow, paint them black. I can do whatever. I'll still knock you guys out, man. It's my saying, man. I can paint my nails, man. Next fight, I might paint my nails, man.
Well, congratulations, Bosco. Thanks for stopping by. We'll catch you
Shout
next
out to
one.
Full Circle. Always blessing, getting me fights. I'm fighting in 2 weeks again. We're staying active, man. The career only started about 5 months ago, and look at me, got a trophy already, man. All glory to everybody behind me, my mom, my girlfriend, my brother Fiddy over here, and my brother Zai. Man, Fiddy got me into fighting, man. He'll get this trophy one day and get about better than me, always been better. He's the greatest, man.
You're going to train Fiddy now? You'll be like, hey, I'm the undefeated fighter,
never,
bro.
Never, he's better than me always.
Well, congratulations, bro, and thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, man.
I just wanted to jump on and update the result between Bosco and Caide. The -1 point for missing weight wasn't actually added onto the score. So that has now been accounted for, and the result has been changed to a majority draw. All right, we're here at Shuriken Fight Series 24, and I'm here with
Caide Davis.
and special guest.
Mason Yeoman.
And Caide, how now you had a result change.
Yep.
It went from split decision loss
Yep.
to a majority draw.
Yep.
How are you feeling now, and how are you feeling in the cage?
Feeling pretty hard done by, bro, to be honest. I think I did enough round 1 and 3. My opponent missed weight, so he had a point deducted to start the fight. So I mean that's 3-1 as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, I mean it is what it is. We'll take the draw and learn to get better. So.
Let's touch on the point deduction, because that is why the result changed. It wasn't added to the result. Now, I want to set some difference here, because I know your coach Troy was the most upset about the weight loss. Because you guys seemed fine before that, and then there seemed to be some animosity between you guys in the cage. So actually, how much of that is you being upset, and how much of that is you pick up from your coach?
In terms of being upset about the weight or the decision itself?
The weight miss, because you guys seemed all right at the time last night.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, what can you do? We're this close. We had an opponent pull out Tuesday from the same gym. He was 10 kilos over.
I'm starting to see why there was an upset on the weight miss.
And it's like, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but for two guys from the same gym to do that in the same week, you know, it seems a bit disrespectful. Everyone else on the card made weight. I don't know. I feel like it's just a duty and a respect to the others just to make the weight and get in there.
Is it also a bit of a confliction, because you are grateful that he took the fight, otherwise you wouldn't have got the fight tonight?
I think, all respect to him for taking the fight, but yeah, at the end of the day, you agree to fight at a weight, you make the weight, you get in there. But yeah, respect to him. I wouldn't have had a fight, so yeah, got to give him respect there.
And so how was it having that extreme crowd behind you? Because that was insanely loud.
Yeah, it's good. We're just we're so lucky at Extreme just to have you know, the following and the supporter base that we do. Pookie's not right next door, so it's yeah, it's good to have a travelling crowd, and yeah, they're always rowdy, so yeah, it's good.
And so you haven't always been a fighter. You played rugby first.
Yeah.
Kind of, how did you kind of make the switch?
So I was studying / fucking around in Dunedin, and yeah, I guess started going there casually, kickboxing, and yeah, just progressed from there. Enjoyed it as I moved back up here, found Extreme, and yeah, it just kind of moved from there.
Are you based out Pukekohe way?
Yeah, bro. Yep.
Well, congratulations, bro, and at least you don't have a loss on your record now.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Nice to meet you.
Sure.
Cheers, mate.
You too.
Okay.
I got a couple more The light died, so I had to take my hat off because I've got to use the regular lights now.
Yeah.
We're at Shuriken Fight Series 24, and I am here with...
Cullen Marsters.
And he is back after a year off?
Yeah. I think I fought Jean Jeremic, a year ago.
That's what I was going to say is funny about you and your opponent, is you're both coming off losses to Jean Jeremic.
I know, fucking hell. It is what it is, that's the game, you know, and then you lose and then you reevaluate and then you fight the next opponent and the win or loss, it just comes.
And so you got a third round submission there at the end.
Yep.
The kind of, how were you feeling kind of going into that third round, and did you feel like you needed a submission to win?
I definitely wasn't thinking to go for a submission. Everyone's kind of aware that I'm a bit more of a striker. In the first and second round, he had really good control time on the ground. And in the third round, I really had to pick it up a bit, and get the job done. Got a rear naked choke. Don't know how I pulled that one out my fucking ass, to be honest, because I've never landed a rear naked choke on anyone, even in a fight or at training. So it is what it is. That's a game. Those are variables that Liam would have had to consider. And yeah, I got the win, so I'm really happy with that, man.
Reminds me of Carlos Ulberg's one submission he has on his record there.
Yeah. Fucking who knows? That might be me now.
So let's go back to that that year off. Kind of. So what happened there? Like, because you came off a big win. You even won $500 off me.
Yeah.
Which I was going to ask you, what did you do with that money?
Fuck, I can't remember.
But yeah, so how come you had a year off? Injured, work, what's the deal?
So just went through a bit of a lifestyle change. Moved to City Kickboxing in October. Took about 3 months off I moved there and I said that I wanted to train out of the gym. And I actually stopped training for like 3 months. That's just to get my fucking shit together, finances, life, all that kind of stuff. And after that, Brogan just approached me in the gym and he asked me when I wanted to fight. I told him whenever's possible. He said, okay, I'm going to start looking for you now. And just jumped into camp and here I am now.
And that was something else I was going to ask. So last time we spoke, you were training out of Shuriken.
Yep.
So what inspired the gym change?
So I really want to focus on MMA. And City Kickboxing is a gym that's known all around the world, and they predominantly focus on MMA. So I think, personally for me, I saw that was something that I want to do long term, and I want to be around people who are at the highest level. And it's already changed my mindset in so many ways, because now I've seen what it takes from people who are ahead of me, and it's really inspired me to fucking just keep on training more, bro. And City Kickboxing is fucking the best, bro. It's out of it. It's really fucking...
Do you miss family at Shuriken, though?
Absolutely, bro. I love them. They're still my family, bro. You know, it's like, this is about martial arts to me. This isn't about gym versus gym. Like, I don't do that kind of shit, bro. It's martial arts and you honor martial arts. It's not Shuriken versus City Kickboxing or City Kickboxing versus Combat Centre. I think it's a really narrow and small-minded mentality that a lot of gyms in New Zealand have. If you want your fighters to fight on world stages, then you send them to places like City Kickboxing or, you know, Combat Centre, Shuriken to evolve. But
Core MMA now as well?
yeah, Core MMA as well. Definitely Core MMA. That's a fucking great gym. But yeah, that's just my mindset behind it.
No, I think it's a very mature mindset, and you're a young man, so it's impressive.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Well, thank you for coming by, Cullen. Unfortunately, I have no money for you tonight.
That's all right.
But you hung in there, you got the finish, and congratulations.
Really appreciate it.
Step up to the plate, my friend. Shuriken Fight Series 24, and I am here with...
Jesse Schimanski.
And we back, and is that your hardest fight yet?
Yeah, probably. Hardest MMA fight yet, for sure. I knew I wasn't as fit coming into it. I've been sick, so I sort of just played it safe, got on top and grapple fucked him. Bit fucking gay to watch maybe, but we got it done, baby. We got it done.
And so you said you got the last one done quick for Mumsy. How do you think Mum's feeling about tonight's one?
Mum's in Australia, doesn't matter.
It's almost like you need your mum here to get the fast finish.
Yeah, fuck, true way. No, I was trying to get him out of there. It was slippery. He caught me. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but he went to hammer fist me from from bottom in the first round, and he just 12-6 elbowed me straight in the fucking nose. And my nose was just pissing off blood the whole fight after that, so yeah, it was slippery. I couldn't seem to get any subs going, but he was crafty on the ground. I think I just I managed to keep his feet on the cage. Fuck, I'm fucking blabbering about, sorry. I'll let you ask some questions.
No, it's good. You're the one. This is about you, bro, not about me. So you've been doing quite a few side quests recently. You fought in K1 Invitational. You've been very active on social media. Are you trying to get a good following going?
Nah, I don't give a if I get followers, I do. I just try to post. I just try to be me on there, and if people like it, they can follow along. I don't really care about growing a following. I just post what I like, and I'm a bit of a creative person, so I just like having fun with it, you know.
Well, you do a bit of like editing as a job on the side, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I do. I have only side hustles. I don't have a main hustle, so yeah.
This is the main hustle.
Yeah, this is the main hustle, and I don't get fucking paid for it, so one day maybe.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
And speaking of building a following and whatnot, there's a bit of a crowd chant in there. Oh, did you not hear it? It goes,
I heard.
"Oh, Jesse Schimanski." So you didn't even hear that?
I heard bits of it, and I knew they were gonna do it. It's like, I don't know. We got fucking a good group of friends and a good fucking community within Auckland MMA Resolve, all over South East side. So, bunch of good cunts there. They're all my mates, and it's a bit of like a running joke chant thing. I walked out to Seven Nations Army, and my name fits the fucking song. So I couldn't walk out to it again this time, because when I walked out to it on K1, it made me fight like a fucking retard. So I wanted to try to be clean and technical today, but yeah.
So what did you walk out to this time?
I walked out to Medication by Damian Marley.
And do you feel like you're going to need some medication for that nose now?
I've got it in my bag over there. It's medicinal though, so yeah.
I honestly got that you said, we're going to say, I've got it in my bum.
Hey, yo.
Well, thanks. You're now 3-1, Jesse. Thanks for coming and stopping to me.
It should be 4-0. It should be 4-0. But all good.
All right. Shoot me. Well, I mean, I had to adjust that because that's not what typology says.
Yeah. What does Tapology say?
It said 2 and no. Because I added. Hold on. I mean, it's on my computer.
I mean, yeah. I lost one. No.
It's because it doesn't include.
Everyone that knows me. Everyone that's seen that fight doesn't count it as a loss, but fuck it, I'll take it.
There's one at core, right?
Yeah,
I remember you talking about
core,
this.
I'll
Yeah.
give it to the bro Kale. He's a good cunt. I still like you. You're the man. I know you want to rematch me, but get a few more wins, and then you can deserve to fight me again, brother. Love you though. Love you. Love.
And a bit of a pivot here. What is your favorite MMA meme? This is the kind of little
favorite MMA
meme.
Meme.
This is the video compilation I'm going to do this time.
My favorite MMA meme is Jake. What? Oh, sup boy. See this is the fella that does the get him on can we get one little feature? This is my boy.
All right. We have a special guest.
Look at that.
You got to say your name.
My number one
Oh,
supporter right
Jesse
now.
Schimanski.
And the remix.
Oh, Jesse Schimanski. What's the remix?
This is so chaotic.
Oh, Kefir
Alright,
Schimanski.
that's his feature. That's it. Absolutely.
All right. He doesn't want you in here anymore.
Favorite MMA meme? Oi, Jake. I'm brain dead right now. Question is, what's the favorite MMA meme? No, you don't have to be in it. Favorite MMA meme? What's our going one right now?
We don't really go on social media and stuff.
Yeah, no, we don't use social media.
We only got like brick phones and shit.
Favorite MMA meme? I'm too brain dead for that right now. I'm sorry.
2, 3.
I'm sorry to ruin
You get in the default 2, 3 years Dagestan and forget.
Nah, I don't fuck with that one. It's a bit too mainstream for me. But yeah, fuck. 2, 3 years Dagestan and forget.
I'll find you a niche one, bro.
And just AI me saying it in there. Yeah, sweet.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, bro. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you so much, Paddy. Have a good night.
I am here with,
Levi Hawkes.
and he is fresh out of well, it's not so fresh. You didn't come and see me straight away, bro.
Yeah, so it's just with my mates at the back.
Hey. And you got a UD win against Sukman Athwal. the man with the knockout power. How are you kind of feeling going in there knowing he was a big hitter?
Pretty nervous. I've always wanted to fight him just because I knew he was going to be a tough fight. So that was going to be a good challenge for me. But the thought of that stepping in there with him was also really scary. I was actually low-key shitting myself out. He's like the only guy that's in front of me to be able to win and just get a good fight.
And you did eat one of his big shots and it dropped you. But you kept him at bay from the ground. How was he? Did he hit as hard as you expected?
No. I thought I was really going to feel it and really put me into the, fight mode. But, sweet. It was all good.
But it's still enough to put you on your ass, though.
Yeah, pretty much. It wasn't like an easy fight, so yeah, he gave it to me.
And so you're getting a bit of a streak going now. That's 3 fights in a row.
Yeah.
When you have a streak, do you feel like there's more at stake when you go into the cage, or is it it's always one fight at a time?
I think it's always one fight at a time. Well, for me personally, someone else might think, I got to keep this going, but yeah, just the next one and on to the next and so on. Yeah.
I've also got on my notes to shout out whoever designed your new shirt because it looks good.
Yes, Ash from Press to Impress. He done a really good job. Just send him the designs or just whatever ideas you got, and he'll do it, bro.
Does they have stuff on the back as well? Give us the model strut for us. So is Hawkes Construction your family's or is it yours?
So that's me. I just started my own building business a couple months ago. So yeah, I thought I'd just put my brand on there as well.
So why weren't you fighting in the tradie scraps then?
I'm too small, bro. Man, I saw the lineup and then I was like, yeah, fuck that. No way.
I spilled as one though.
Yeah, so shot to the guy who won. And shout out to Matt Vale as well. I used to train with him back in Hamilton. When I saw his name in there, I was like, fuck.
Oh, well, did Matt Vale fight in there?
Yes, he made it to the finals. Yeah.
Did he officially have a retirement fight, or is he kind of...
No, I think he got a win in Korea at the start of this year, or maybe late last year. I know it was recent, but I don't think he's had a retirement fight. I'm not sure.
Shout out Matt Vale, though. He's a fucking man.
Yeah, he's a man. And Luke Jamo.
Yes. Oh, if we're going to shout out fucking everyone, let's shout out Carlo. Let's shout out bloody Beyblade for getting his win last night.
Yeah, that was cool. Him and Titus.
And Monty as well.
Yes, yeah, Monty, yeah. Everyone from the Waikato, of course.
So you actually haven't really fought in a year, I feel like.
Yeah, it's been tough. It's been a lot of shows, which I've always been keen just to stay afloat and keep busy. I just haven't been able to get a match, so yeah, I want to get the next show and so on, just so I can keep this momentum going. It sucks fighting once a year.
Well, because that's what at our last time we spoke, you said I wanted to be more active, and now we're here a year later.
I've been training, man, but I just don't get a match, so now I have to call people out. Yeah, so that's what I did.
Speaking of calling people out, we had one of the refs come over to ask what you said in the cage. So do you want to repeat your call out down the camera?
I want to fight the last 63 kg 8-man winner, Zion Perry. I want a name. He's the guy.
So does that mean you're going to have to go pro? Because he's had his pro debut.
Yeah, I mean, that guy skipped the line, skipped all of us, went to Oz and got a hiding, bro. So,
well, I mean, he did try to fight here in fairness. It's not his fault that Tama got hurt.
And I asked for that fight. I begged for that fight on the week. So I'm ready. It's the perfect matchup, bro. So, yeah, let me have my pro debut against him.
You heard it here, Zion. Let's make it happen, brother.
Yeah. Respectfully.
And I've also got it down here. You're a bit of a gamer.
Yes.
You're an achievement hunter. What are you playing at the moment?
I went back to Skyrim.
Fuck, bro. There's a new Skyrim. Have you played Crimson Desert?
Crimson? No, I've seen heaps of gameplay for it. It looks sick. I need a PC.
No, it's good. It's on everything.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. Maybe that game next.
Yeah. It's actually amazing. I played in the first 4 weeks. I put in 160 hours.
What?
I still haven't finished it. I was like, bro, I got videos to edit. I can't do this.
Maybe I'll play that next week. After this. Yeah, king.
Well, you got the next year until your next fight, bro.
Nah, Nick Shuriken. Hey.
All right. Yeah. Shot, Levi. Congratulations, bro.
Natty!
I'm glad you took the hoodie off because I was going to be like, bro, they can't see your handsome face. All right, we are here with
Jesse Taylor, Doug Taylor.
Doug Taylor, yeah. I was going to sink that one in for you. Now, this one here, you actually folded someone for once.
I've actually folded a few people, bro.
Every time you tell me, it's a 3-round fight.
Nah, it was only the Max Allen, brother. It was only the Max Allen. And that would have went one way if he wasn't trying to hug me the whole time. But it's all right, you know.
But yeah, so there was a bit of controversy in your fight. By the way, we mentioned that he won first round TKO, completely opened up on him on the cage. Your fight didn't get waved off.
Yeah, so as far as I was aware, he waved it off, but he waved it with his hands like down low instead of up high, where obviously up high means that everyone can see it. So that like created a little bit of confusion, but he was pretty clear with what he said. He was like, nah, it's over. So then I was just like, oh yeah, cool. So yeah.
So this time you must be a lot happier. You fought in no shin guards. You fought in 4-ounce gloves. That was a bit of a problem you had in your last fight.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. I mean, as I said, bro, like, yeah, I don't need to keep saying it. We are the top MMA promotion in the country. We shouldn't be fighting with shin guards and puffy gloves unless you're like maybe 15 years old, but then you shouldn't really be fighting on our show anyways, you know? Yeah.
And to celebrate, you're going to get that Joy Boy tattoo you've been talking about?
Right now I'm focused on, I'm going to fill out the Shenron first.
This is the third interview you've said that.
Yeah, I know. Fill out the Shenron. Well, I haven't gone back to Bali, bro, 'cause fuck, I'm not doing it here with these prices. Yeah, I'll go get my bros out in Bali to finish it off. But yeah, no, I'm still keen to get the Joy Boy tat. But fuck, I don't care about tattoos, bro. We getting titles this year, you know?
Well, you no, I didn't write that down. I thought I wrote down that you called for a title. So is that what you're calling for now? You want the?
Yeah, I did call out for a title. Maybe not in the most clear way. I said that I didn't want to fight Kyrn because he's a homie, but I want the featherweight title or the bantamweight. I'll knock Nixon out. Always commenting on my shit, you little fanboy. Yeah, you know, that'll be good for your content, eh?
Well, I mean, I like the both of you, so it'll be an interesting one to watch.
I actually don't even know the dude, but like, I always see him like commenting on my shit and stuff. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I've never been spoken to you. But yeah.
Speaking of talking shit, in your last fight, you were about to get the submission, and you talked so much shit. You lit a fire under him, and he broke out of the submission.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I don't actually think the triangle was fully on. I hadn't adjusted it properly, to be honest. Yeah, I was talking shit as well. Fuck, he got out of it. Props to him. And that was the last fight, baby. We're talking about this fight.
No, you've had a fight in between. You had that K1 fight as well.
Yeah. I had a K1 fight against Hunter. He was actually probably one of the best strikers I've fought against of recent memory. I had the most difficulty with him. He's gone. But yeah, you know, staying active, baby.
And so I've actually heard a funny story about you from when you're younger. You're still a young man now. But is it true that you got into a car accident once and you invited the guy back to the gym for a scrap?
In a car accident?
Yeah.
When was this?
I think you're a teenager.
Was it at Shuriken?
Yes.
How the bro? That's some Nardwa shit, bro. Yeah, no, this dude, like, hey, shout out Cam's Combat. Get yourself a PT, Cam's Combat. You paid the price. Upper hand, only fighters, anyways. First division MMA.
I better get a cut from that.
Yeah, you can cut that out. What's it called? Yeah, no, that was, if we're remembering the same thing, that was ages ago. But yeah, no, just this dude tried to like step to me, so I invited him to the gym because I thought that I'd get the nod from my coaches.
And what do they say? They're like, you're fucking crazy?
Bro, what the fuck are you up to? Get the fuck out of the gym. This is before I was like, like a prominent fighter for the gym. So I was still probably just some random kid, and they're like, bro, what the fuck are you up to? So yeah.
Well, if you try to do it now, what do you reckon they'd say?
No, I think that would probably let me, to be honest. Oh, well, I mean, I got the keys to the gym, so I don't really need to ask. I can just say, sorry, sensei. That's usually the way to do it, eh? Say sorry after, you know? You don't really ask for permission sometimes.
Ask for forgiveness.
You know, yeah, you ask for forgiveness, exactly, yeah.
Well, congratulations, bro. You got a 2-fight win streak now, so let's keep that streak going, eh?
2-fight MMA win streak.
Yeah, remember, squared up MMA.
Yeah, that's true. 3-fight win streak would have been 4, you know, but the Hibiki, you can decide if that was really a loss or not. So that's 4.
Oh, the doctor stoppage,
Before
yeah.
that, there was Barley. Before that, there was Anthony Taylor. I got 3 gold medals in Bali. I think it's my time.
Shout out J Squared.
None of this let our coaches pick our fights for us and only fight maybe once a year, you know?
Oh, I was wondering who you're fucking throwing shade at.
Same dude.
Hibiki?
No. Nixon.
Oh, right, Nixon. Right, all right. Well,
Hibiki's all good.
I mean,
Hibiki's
he'll probably end up commenting on this video now if he comments on all your shit.
Probably will.
Let's
And
make it happen, Nixon.
Done. He's top in the country. I just want a spot, you know?
Well, I'd be keen to see that fight. Congratulations, bro.
Fuck, I gave you a good one, eh?
All right, we are here with
Jack Cameron.
And you just fought for the first time in I don't know how many times with no title on the line.
I know. Felt actually, it was different, but it is what it is.
Can you describe what kind of different? Because I was going to ask, did it feel like less pressure?
Nah, even if there was pressure, like, I sort of accept it. I don't really care if there's a title on the line or not. Like I said earlier in my interview before, I've done everything that I needed to do. I've got 4 bouts. Like, if I'm fighting for a title, mean. If I'm not, it is what it is. Like, I just want to fight.
So the reason it wasn't on, your title was on the line is you've come down a weight class. So how was the weight cut? How did you find your performance in there at this new weight class?
Yeah, this camp was really good. It was actually a lot better than I anticipated it was going to be, just going down like another 4 kilos. But I had I had a good dietitian on board. The team was amazing. And it was actually just nice to be fully healthy this camp, which made a huge difference. Yeah, and then this fight, it was good. It was classic me, sort of slow starting, but I came back, so yeah.
And so you're coming off a definitive round 2 TKO, off a split decision win last time. So that one was touch and go. This one was kind of, you left it out of the judge's hands. Did you go in with that intention?
Yeah, for sure. I had a little bit more venom this camp. No reason why, I don't know. I just wanted to show everyone that, all those haters, it's like, fuck you guys. You're there, but I'm still going to come out on top. It's cool.
And so you've got a 7-fight win streak now. Are you going to be going into your pro record with that 7-fight win streak?
Yeah, that's the plan.
You've also said that before.
Yeah, I have a bit notorious for that. Well, I would have been pro now if I wasn't to go down a weight class, but because we wanted to test it out, I could have just jumped straight in there with like a 7-kilo deficit more, I was like, fuck, got to try that out. So, yeah, I mean, I would go pro at lightweight, but maybe I might do one at 70 just to see how the body goes. I don't know. I'm going to talk to my coaches. I've said it time and time again, I want to go pro. But yeah, it was just a testing thing. So that is what it is.
And in your last fight, you had a bit of a limp. Did you end up having a foot injury?
No. I remember looking back at the fight, like I kicked Ans's knee. And just with the foot. And as soon as I hit it, I felt it. I quickly looked down for a brief second, saw a lump on my foot shaped like the South Island, and I was like, holy shit. All right, let's just keep going. But we were all good. It was just a bit of swelling. Yeah.
And I have to ask, what are you watching anime-wise at the moment? Obviously, before you said your brother's trying to get you to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. You did Gojo's symbol at the weigh-in, so you've watched it now.
Yeah. Finished Jujutsu Kaisen, steamrolled through that as I do with any anime. I don't know what I'm watching. We're waiting for the release of Solo Leveling Season 3 again. Dragon Ball's just released. They're going to be coming out in the next year or so. I don't know if anyone's got any recommendations of good anime for me to watch.
I'll put a list together for you.
Put it together, and I will be glad to watch. So.
Right. Well, congratulations, mate. Maybe see you here again as an amateur, maybe see you as a pro, who fucking knows. You like to keep us on your toes.
As long as you see me here, that's all that matters. Yeah.
Congratulations again, bro.
Thank you, brother.
We'll
I appreciate it.
Get a quick photo. Alrighty. We are here with
Taihiwi the Taihiwi Goldsmith.
I thought it was Barracuda.
Don't even get me started.
For reference, I happened to be there when Tai was getting asked what his name was, and then there was this back and forth, and it was quite entertaining.
Yeah, it's humble beginnings at HBC MMA. I got a nickname Barracuda, but that's a story for another day.
When we do our proper sit down, we'll get the story then.
Yeah, proper sit down.
So you've gone and enjoyed your win. You had a UD win in the cage. You've done your victory lap. How are you feeling now that it's all kind of settled down?
Good. Just another day in the office. Want to get back in the gym, work for the next one. Same shit, different day.
Because this win must be a bit more significance because it also puts you back in the win column because you were coming off a loss.
Yeah, obviously coming off a title loss, I wanted to get back in the win column and get the next opportunity going, so yeah, happy with that one.
And I think what I liked the most about this fight you had was it was very much the battle of the Alta coaches. I trained under both of you when I was doing Alta, and so when I saw the matchup, I was like, yo, it's meant to be.
Yeah, I mean, I only just found out the other day that Shane's an Alta coach, so I mean, yeah, it's cool.
Speaking of Alta coach, I've actually got the snippet of the day I trained at Shuriken, like cut together, that I can show you after this. And I may have also got you in trouble when I showed Amanda, because the day I showed her was the day you got told off wearing socks on the mat.
Classic, yeah, no socks on the mat. It was cold, but that's not an excuse.
And guess what you're doing in the video?
Wearing socks on the mat.
But we all were, in fairness. Yeah, it was fucking freezing.
It gets cold in winter. It gets fucking cold.
Oh, it's funny. Yeah. Sorry. So I wrote here you called for the lightweight title last time, but that was actually, you've had that fight in between.
Yeah.
So,
Called for that last time. I was hoping to see Jack fight on this card against William McGregor. That fell through, so obviously coming back in the win column, I want to get that shot back. So obviously they either compete, don't compete. I'm next.
How was it trying to kind of like regroup after that loss? Because it's like a bit different from a regular like record loss, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Or is it not? For all I know.
Nah, not too different. I mean, losing's learning, so same with every loss. You just go back to the drawing board, work on the weaknesses, and then come back stronger, which I did tonight.
And then you did kind of look like that. He had a head and arm triangle that was looked like it was close. How close was that?
It was pretty close, but I was saying to myself, you're going to have to put me out because I am not fucking tapping.
And he caught you with a solid uppercut there in the first round on the back. So, did that properly rock you, or was it just because you were kind of going backwards at the time?
Oh, I mean, clean shot's a clean shot. Going back, the funny part was I was like, I could see it coming, and I was trying to get my head out the way, and I had no more space to go, and then it just clipped me, and I fell. So
the recovery was smooth though, because then you shot a takedown and you landed it. So
yeah, we adapt and handle adversity, that kind of shit.
What is that? Adversity is a privilege and all that.
No comment.
Well, shot with talking to me, Ty, and congratulations. Welcome back to the win column. Look at that. Doesn't that look pretty? I am here with the amateur featherweight champion. Name, please.
Kyrn Tanuvasa.
Kyrn the Zesty Tanuvasa. He has won the Battle of the Zest, fighting out of the Combat Center. We just watched the main event. Macca, the Devil Child Jean, win her third Shuriken Fight Series fight in a row. Are you feeling proud?
She's an absolute weapon. Didn't doubt it for a second, but beautiful performance, and shout out to her opponent coming all the way from Brazil.
On like a week's notice as well.
Yeah, absolute weapon, but yeah, never doubted Macca. She's too good.
But we're here to talk about you. First of all, I have to slap you on the wrist. You cheated in your fight.
What did I do?
You grabbed the fence while he was trying to take you down.
Oh, did I?
Go back and watch it. And it wasn't on a proper drag, but like as he was working some wall stuff, you did put your fingers.
I was trying to post on it, but yeah.
But hey, but you got a rear naked choke later.
Fuck it, who cares? Fuck it.
So, my first observation of that fight, very different from your last one. You fought a lot smarter.
Yes, I didn't realize I would grapple so much in that one. I thought that I could just be a bit better than my last one and stay off the cage and use my striking, but after getting caught with a pretty nasty overhand in the first round, I switched it up pretty fast.
Well, he was also shooting a lot as well, which I found quite surprising because Jean's been working on his strike. Well, he's obviously a grappler, competes a lot, but his last fight was a knockout. But then if I really think about it, with you having the height advantage, he kind of just had to crash in.
Yeah, seeing the last fight, I thought it would be cool for him to strike, but at the same time, from watching my last fight, it's probably smarter if he grappled me, so I guess it was just whatever was working, so yeah.
And I want to talk about this walkout of yours. How much planning went into that? It was spectacular.
Wait, 1 second.
We got to do it. No, you go. Yeah,
okay.
no, take two. We'll come back. All right. Flawless cut. Take two. So yeah, we were talking about your walkout. How much planning went into that? Because it was beautifully timed. It was choreographed.
Was it? Okay. Honestly, I think of the songs in advance pretty heavily, but I don't practice the moves too much. Maybe 1 or 2 shower rehearsals, but it's a bit of a controversial song, so I don't want to play it too much.
I was going to bring that up.
Yeah, but we love R. Kelly, so.
You're getting.
I'll come in a second. Give me a second.
They've had like the entire fight night to come and talk to you.
Yeah, I know, that's my mum, my bad.
So, speaking of family, kind of how's your brother's fight career going? Because he fights too, right? You shouted him out in the cage too, I think.
Yes, yeah, he's the man. I love him. Bit of a weapon. He's real young, but he's just taking a little break. He hurt his hammy a bit, but he's been going well and winning on K1 Invitational. Thanks to Jason again for getting him on that, and Jason for getting me on this. Godspeed.
Godspeed, yes. And so you leaned into the content a bit coming up to this, especially with CSN. You guys made some crack up videos. I really enjoyed the mean comments video.
Yeah. That was Leo's my boy since day one. I think when CSN did their first event, Leo was there taking my photo, so he come into the interview with Jordan. And I'm just real comfy with them, and they were playing into it as well. So yeah, we got to have a good video where I could just be myself and really just fuck around with them.
And you did, was it in that video or in something, I swear to God, you promised a naked photo if you won?
Oh, they edited it real weird, you know, that must have been AI or something. I said that I'm gonna take
I don't know, it sounds like something
a naked photo with the belt, but I'm not sending that anywhere.
Oh,
that's just to the missus.
Okay.
That's what I said, yeah. They edited it real weird, I don't know what they're up to in that one, fucking hell.
And the problem with is everyone would just believe that you just said that.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
And something you've been working on for kind of your last fight, you said you wanted to start working on your fitness. So did you kind of feel like you got to display that in there?
Yeah, I feel like I definitely could have been fitter, but some of those transitions, I feel like I would have lost the back a lot faster given my old gas tank, but the gas tank was definitely better this fight camp, and I really did a lot more. Obviously for a bout, you definitely want to train harder. So I definitely picked up the training, but definitely more improvement to go, for sure.
And you think you're going to do some defenses, or is this it, you're going to go pro now? Because some people just get the belt and they do the jump.
Definitely a few defenses. I can probably take a break from fighting on Shuriken and just fight elsewhere, but I'll defend as well. But yeah, obviously not good performance, but not the happiest with it. And then I did get caught with an overhand and some other shots, so I want to be perfect before I go pro. Well, as perfect as I can be. So yeah, definitely a few more Emmys, and then maybe at the end of the year, wrap up the amateur career.
Well, congratulations, bro.
Thank you
for stopping by.
Squid, MMA, baby.
I have another special guest here, it's Rory O'Keefe. Now, you and I haven't spoken for, I want to say many years now.
About 2 years, I
About-
think, yeah.
about
About 2
2
years'
years?
time, yeah.
So how are you feeling? You were supposed to be on this card tonight.
Yeah, I'm feeling all types of emotions. I put in a lot of work. I visualized being here tonight and putting on a spectacular performance for all my family, friends, fans. But yeah, I'm still happy, you know, like I put in a lot of work to get to this fight. Made a lot of improvements, but I'm happy to be here. This is the best show in New Zealand, so happy to come support my teammates, and yeah.
So last time you meant to go fight on Shuriken, the opponent pulled out, and you took a short notice fight. You had to cut a lot of weight on that fight, so you kind of trying to be conscious of that when you're going into your next fight this time?
Yeah, well, right at this stage now, I was going down to flyweight for this fight, like my normal weight class. I wasn't short notice. I had like 12 to 15 weeks, so my weight cut was going perfect. But now it's kind of weird because I don't know when I'm fighting. I'm going to stay ready, stay in the gym, make sure my weight's low, so when I do get that call and it's that flyweight, I'll be ready to go. If not, maybe a catchweight, but I don't like fighting catchweights. I'm a flyweight fighter, and that's what I want to fight out.
Well, you started at bantamweight. Would you go back there if you couldn't find any other fights?
Nah, not right now. Like I train with a lot of the boys at City who are bantamweights, and I've trained overseas with a lot of them, and I just, at this stage when I'm as a professional, I don't feel comfortable at that weight. Maybe if I took the time to bulk up and put some proper size on, but as of now, I'm a flyweight.
And so you've also kind of picked up another job now where you're kind of one of the head coaches at Unity.
Yeah.
So how have you been finding that experience?
Yeah, it's awesome. Ollie's my bestest friend in the world, to be honest. And when I got the offer to kind of go and join up with them and collaborate with them, I took it with open arms, and I enjoy it. Like every Thursday I teach there 4 hours in a row, and it's one of the highlights of my week. I get to record my content and stuff for the gym, and just to share my knowledge to the kind of the beginners and the younger generation coming through.
Speaking of content, you've kind of really been leaning into it recently. What's kind of made you want to do this big push?
I've kind of always subconsciously like wanted to do it. It's just kind of grabbing my balls and like not giving a, excuse my language, not giving a
swear here,
not giving a fuck what like anyone thinks. You know, like I think a lot of people tend to care what people are thinking about them, but I think with the content you kind of just got to be like be on your own buzz of it and just push yourself out, be who you are, and like my goal is just like educate people, make people laugh, and show them my journey to the UFC through my content. So a couple different types of like pillars of content, but yeah.
Because I've noticed like the interactions with your content recently, like especially those short videos that have the caption that ask a question.
Yeah.
You've got hundreds of comments, lots of views. Like, are you getting the thing when a video blows up and you're just like constantly checking notifications?
Yeah, I think the thing is I'm posting so many videos that like there's always something getting views, and I think that's what the trick is. Like you can go like quality over quantity, but in terms of how I see like social media, especially for like a fighter, each post I see it as like a lottery ticket. So like at the moment, like 1 in 10 have been blowing up. So I'm just being consistent. I love to do it. So yeah.
And you mentioned Ollie before. As his best friend, how did you feel when he got that last minute call up? Like what was the emotions you felt on his behalf?
It was pretty insane. I don't have a lot of money in my bank account, and I somehow made it happen to the point where I could go over and be there, because there's no way I would have swam over to Perth and fucking, I don't give a fuck. I was making sure I was there that night. We were up in the nosebleeds, but like, it was insane. It was insane, yeah.
And I'm looking forward to his next fight as well.
Yeah.
See you, Jesse. Well, thanks for stopping by, Rory. I'm very much looking forward to seeing you again. It's been too long.
Hopefully in November we can sort something out for Shuriken.
And yeah, because obviously Shuriken's your home. You started here. It's basically, maybe that's what you need to walk out to, is coming home.
Coming home, maybe.
It is P. Diddy, but still a good song.
Yeah. Bit suspicious, but you know, we could roll with it.
Kyrn walked out to R. Kelly, so it's fine.
He's a zesty wee bastard, but you know.
All right, shot Rory. We are here with the first pro win of the night.
Hey, Ford Gerbes.
And bro, that win must have felt good for two reasons. One, it was, I'll just give you a step forward a bit, please, bro. The fight was over before the broadcast even showed your fight. And two, you're back in the win column with that win.
Yeah, man. Just respect to my opponent, man. Just all the hard work we do at the gym, man, like it definitely paid off tonight, as everybody's seen. And fuck, man, what better way to do it on the UFC Fight Pass?
And you set the tone for the rest of the night too.
100%, brother, yeah.
When he kind of kept popping back up after each one of those shots, were you surprised?
No, like Oliver, man, like they've got tough people there, man, so wasn't surprised at all. He did give up his neck, and so I just took that straight away, yeah.
When, because I hadn't known what happened yet, someone came up and described it to me of when it was Macy Barber's last fight. You remember that one?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Oh, man, like it just happened so quick, you know, like, man, I just seen the shot with my right hands and took it. Fucking it hurt him, so, yeah, I just carried that momentum on right from there, and, man, he gave up his neck, so took it.
And so this is your first fight in roughly a year. How come you had some time off? What brought you back?
No, so roughly in a year, this was my first fight since my last MMA fight, but in MMA, I've been fighting in other sports codes, kickboxing and boxing as well, so yeah, like to fight in all code if I can.
So that's something you're going to keep doing then?
100%, yeah.
Well, congratulations on that win, bro. It's good to meet you, and thanks for stopping by. We'll see you at the next one.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, we have another special guest, the Big Cheese himself.
Hey, what's up? I don't know, special's a bit much, but thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
No, I meant special, like, no, I'm kidding. Normally you're fighting on Shuriken, but this time we have you as a guest to talk about your, you've got back-to-back wins over in India.
Yeah, so I was signed on the IFL APFC, like, kind of promotion thing. They're doing this, like, weird league thing. So I went and fought there last month. Got a win, and they signed me for 2 fights, so I got another one in 4 weeks. And yeah, I was keen. I was asking for Shuriken, but sometimes things don't work out. You know, some people. I'm gonna leave it there.
Well, is there do you have someone in mind that you'd like to fight on Shuriken?
I just like fighting, you know, whoever's game. I'm flyweight, so there's not that many in New Zealand, but, you know, they bring someone in, or if someone here is maybe missing an Indian who couldn't come to the country and wants a guy to fight at flyweight, but...
It sounds like you're sounding awfully specific.
I don't want to be that guy, you know, I like doing things the correct way. Like, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but that being said, I'm going to, you know...
So, are you trying to say that when you found out that Rory O'Keefe lost his fight, you would have been keen to take the place?
I will say that when I found out he lost the fight, the first thing I did was message the promotion and say, I will cut some weight for him on short notice, 3 days notice, and I will get in there. And that's where I'll leave it at.
Hopefully that fight does happen. I'd be keen to see it.
I mean, it'll be fun. Like, we fought for the bantamweight Shuriken title. You know, it was a good fight. I enjoyed it. Rory's good, so that's why I was a little bit surprised. But I'm not here to talk shit. I got no beef with Rory. He's a cool guy. You know, yeah. But next one, Jason, put me on. I want to fight, because when I'm here and I don't have a fight, I'm just causing problems. Yeah.
And so how would you find kind of fighting in India in a different time zone, and the travel, and how that affected your performance and whatnot?
Well, I was definitely, you know, super proud. Like, I'm the Indian guy here, but over there I'm just the guy, you know. But I'm definitely proud. I'm gonna fly the flag. Like, I really wanted to fight over there just to, you know, connect with the fans over there, because it's a growing sport. And, you know, if I can be one of those guys like leading the way for the next, you know, group of Indian fighters, it would be great. As far as the jet lag and stuff, I got there, you know, 5 days before, so I had a bit of time to kind of get acclimatized, so easy money.
How long did you hang around for afterwards?
So I was there on Monday, weighed in Friday, fought Saturday, and then I was leaving on Sunday. But this next one, I think it's gonna be a bit busier because it's more hometown for me. So I'm probably gonna go in 5 days, stay at my granddad's, hang out, stay for a few days after, family time. So it's gonna be good, but focus is the fight. I'm gonna fuck this guy up.
And you've also kind of been leaning into AI recently to try to promote your PT business.
If you want to train for real, hit up Prashant Gouda. I've been training with Prashant for a bit now, really enjoying it. I'm learning heat. My striking's getting way better. Okay. Bro, this is insane! Bro! Okay. My cardio's chooked. I didn't think I'd like boxing this much, honestly. So yeah, if you want to train, definitely hit up Prashant.
That that goes to my social media marketing agent, who will remain nameless. But yeah, I'm trying to do it. You know, it's the new thing, right? I want to focus on the fighting. I like fighting, but that being said, it's not enough these days. So we're just trying what we can, and you know, I really want to just grow my business.
Regardless of if your fight career goes down the path you want it to, are you kind of in fight sports for life, career-wise, coaching, whatever it's going to be?
I mean, I just enjoy it, right? There's no other thing I'd rather be doing, and I do enjoy teaching. I feel like when I started doing the PTs and stuff, I started feeling a bit weird because I'm always learning. I want to improve. But now people, especially in the gym home now, I'm traveling overseas to train and things. People are looking at me for answers, and I'm I don't really. It feels a little bit uncomfortable at the start, but I'm starting to find that kind of role of, helping the next people who are coming up. But definitely, even if it's not my job, I will be training. I will be rolling. I will be hitting pads. I will be sparring. It's just enjoyable. It's what you like to do.
Mention about being uncomfortable when people kind of were looking up to you and coming to you for advice and stuff. Can you remember the moment when you decided to embrace that?
I think I was starting to we compete a lot in the jiu-jitsu and everything, so my level was getting there. But I look up to the people above me so much, and then one time I went overseas and trained. I came back, and then Steve was having me teach some positions in class, which will happen from time to time. But then he was asking me questions about it, and I was like, "Bro, you know everything. What am I gonna tell you?" But that's one of the great things about training at a gym like we do. Our coaches have so much humility. They'll be the first person to be "I don't know this. Can you show me it?" And the way that it goes down to the lower levels, it really means a lot. So I think definitely that kind of moment. You know, it kind of puts it into perspective. Like, okay, I'm starting to come, but you got to keep that white belt mentality. You know, like
be spazzy.
Yeah, absolute spaz, elbow, knee in the balls, like no prisoners, eh?
And don't breathe on the bottom.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just no rash guard, open the gi, just yeah. Nah, but definitely like, you know, even in class, like I try to be the person asking all the questions. Like maybe I'm one of the higher belts or more experienced guys, but you know, I'm there for me. I'm on the mat. Like I'm gonna be retiring tomorrow, as far as I'm concerned. So I need to get as much as I can, fight as much as I can, enjoy it as much as I can.
Well, thanks for stopping by to talk to me, Champ.
thank you,
and we'll see you at the next one. I am here with the now retired Nick Thornton, the Kiwi Canuck. Nick, you have a leaving gift there from your beloved sport. Yeah, I guess that's where we want to start. Kind of, you just completed your last pro MMA fight. Kind of, how were you at emotionally and physically? I think we can see where you are physically.
Physically, I'm really tired. Emotionally, I feel stupid. Didn't thank my wife, so thank you, Sarah, for supporting me.
Say it down the
everything.
camera.
Thank you, Sarah. I owe everything to you. Thank you for putting up with this bullshit for the last, 14 years of my life. Jeez, you deserve it all. I can't believe I did not say that. I do love her. I love her so much. She and my mother are so happy I'm retired. For me, it's like, what changes? I'm not going to be in camp anymore. I'm still going to be in the gym. I'm still helping. I've already started doing coaching. I've helped out when all the other guys are away. I got to run class when they were in Sydney. So all that stuff is just it continues now, and I get to focus on that. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge. I'm very much a creature of habit. I love my routine. So setting that fixed end of this is my last fight allows me to mentally shift my goalposts. Then I can be more selfless. I run a great 8 a.m. drilling class. I got to do heaps of work with Nick Thornton before his last beatdown fight, which he didn't really need. But Jack Cameron has been drilling with me. I get to work with all these guys, this next wave, and keep involved. That's the coolest thing about huge city kickboxing. It doesn't matter when we finish our career as a fighter. We are still there. We're still helping and stuff. We get to keep giving them the sport. We've got guys like Blood Diamond, Kieran Joblin, these guys who weren't in the UFC or who just missed out. And we all get to keep giving back to this future generation. I mean, I get to train along Loz, I get to train along young Nixon. I get Tama, to kick the shit out of me and try to give them work. And that's what the sport's really about, because it's a cool sport. It takes so much more than it gives to you. But what it does give is a family, a camaraderie. I get to meet, there's so many people that have come up to me tonight and wish me thanks and stuff like that. And it's that's when you get to appreciate. You don't always get to smell the roses of what you've been doing. I've been fighting for the last 12 years, and it wasn't until now, me saying I'm finished, when everyone's been great career, thank you, we've enjoyed watching you. It's cool to get to do that, and then get to come back on Monday, be back in the gym, and keep giving back.
You did speak about giving back, but I want to emphasize this moment right now is about you and everything you have achieved. So let's not get too carried away with everything you've given back, eh? You've been, like you mentioned, 14 years, 15 years. I've got here, you started fighting in 2015. And in that time, you've kind of fought the who's who of New Zealand MMA. You've got Loza, Aaron Toe, Logan Price, Brad Ramsey, Ollie Schmidt, Via Dando. One of the things I wanted to ask about, a lot of these people are now your training partners, and you're at the gym. Has that been quite an interesting experience, coming quite close to these people you once fought?
Yeah, but I think that's the bond of MMA, right? Loza and I fighting twice, we've both said to each other, it's made us infinitely better, right? Aaron was my last fight out of the gym before I came there. And it was nerve-wracking for me to go up to Huge after moving gyms and be like, hey, can I train? And I was worried what those boys would think. But they both welcomed me with open arms. And Loza's been someone I got to train with heaps. And to see him like blossom into the amazing fighter he is now, and to get to share that and share cards with him, like he's literally part of my family now. That's an extension. Him, like even Cam Ralston, who I've shared cards with, being from different gyms, and then he's cornered me through fights. We've trained together, we've worked. Like, it's such a cool feeling to do that. But like Laz and I have a bond. Like, there's no way we can spar too hard because we've actually hit each other for real. So we know where that point is. And like, that's the coolest thing, is getting to turn to him and to like Brogan, to Cobb, before we went out, and just to tell my brothers that I loved them and thank them for the part that they played in my career. And to thank Huge for taking me in when he could have told me to piss off and go find another gym, because I'd fought a couple of the fighters, but he welcomed me in. He made me a part. I get to coach jiu-jitsu. I get to help train the fighters. I get to be out the back on these other shows, being involved with warming the boys up. That's so cool. I struggle to like focus on what I do because, to be honest, my career wasn't everything I wanted it to be. My record's not that great. I feel like I'm knowledgeable at fighting, but I wouldn't say I'm good at it because I don't necessarily have the results. And maybe that's just the cards I've been dealt. But like, getting to show my knowledge and help pass on that knowledge is a great way for me to show and have, that's my legacy I'm creating. It's not about maybe what I've physically done, but who I've touched and helped throughout the way in an appropriate way, considering MMA and Jiu-Jitsu are really weird sports for touching the younger generation, for fuck's sake.
In more ways than one.
Jesus.
But I guess kind of, you mentioned how you'll thank these people for being a part of your career and coaching. You're now going to be that person for other people. So has that kind of crossed your mind? You've been that person for me. You've coached me through my Ultra program. You're a part of my MMA journey.
I honestly just love sharing knowledge, and that's what's kept me in the sport for so long, right? Is like athletically, I mean, I'm 37 now. Athletically, I've been on a decline for many years, but my brain, my willingness to learn, me figuring out technique, it's been so great. It's like I've got to follow someone else, another great legend of New Zealand, mixed martial arts, in Nairine Crowley, a trendsetter for women MMA, who's like in this country, who had her last fight. I get to see people like my brother Byron Shivers, who's just over there, come back after a long layoff. Loz is in the UFC, Cam's in the UFC. That's so cool. And like, I don't take any responsibility for anything they've done, but getting to be part of that is so cool. Because I think that's definitely like the lives you get to be part of, the bonds you do, and just playing a small role, whether it's being a good training partner, shooting ideas through and stuff. That's really what gives me purpose and joy. I love figuring out puzzles, and if I can help figure puzzles out and pass on technique, that's all I need, right?
And the last thing I want to ask is, you started your career as an amateur on Shuriken, you started your pro career here, and you finished your career here. That's incredibly serendipitous, and you got to finish your career with a win. Kind of, does it feel like the perfect ending to your career?
This is the ending that I'm the most happy to have, right? Like, everyone wants a fairy tale ending. They end in the UFC with a lot of money and stuff like that. But you know what? My lot was my lot, and as I said, like, my professional fighting career is over, but my spot in this sport is not nearly done, and you will see me a lot more in a lot different capacities, right? So it's cool I get to change hats and have this extra time in the sport and get to do all this stuff. This is like just one part of my journey, and I look forward to the next part.
And it's been an honor to share a small part of your journey with you, and thank you for the what you shared with me on my journey last year.
No, thank you for that. It's a pleasure. Honestly, like, this sport and martial arts and like jiu-jitsu and fighting, this is so great for everyone, and they need to be part of it, right? This gives a lot of people a lot of space to be free, to express themselves. There's a system. There's a lot of neurodivergent people that get space in this sport. That's beautiful. There's also a lot of creative space for people who might not survive in other sports. So like, get into jiu-jitsu, take a kickboxing class, show up to an MMA gym, come to see kickboxing. 1 Gordon Road, Morningside. Come do a class. Come do 5:30 Jiu-Jitsu on a Monday. I'll see you on the mats.
You heard it there. Come see Nick Thornton, the new coach, the new permanent coach, I should say. Thank you, my friend. I am here with pro MMA fighter
Charlie Dando,
the Danger, and boy, were you danger in there today, mate. That was a very, very impressive performance.
that was the plan, you know. Like I'm now 2-0. Both my pro fights have kind of come in under. I think I've got a total fight time at pro at like 2 minutes. So 100% finish rate, 1 KO, 1 submission. No one really knows my game. They just know I can finish. So as I want to be taking these big fights now, they don't know what's coming, you know. So just got to keep it coming.
And I also have your pro record's 2 finishes now, but you also had quite an impressive amateur record. Was it 8-2?
8-2, yes sir, yeah. I thought the who's who of UK MMA, you know, so it gives me such good confidence when I'm coming in here. You know, the scene in the UK is brilliant. Like, the amateurs now are as good as pros, so I feel like taking all that experience coming in here, I've got wins, I've got losses, I've experienced everything I can, so it allows me to feel super confident in that cage.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're no longer training in the UK, right?
No, sir. I train at Carlson Gracie under Owen Livesey, so it's like a little UK in Phuket. So we get all the benefits of the UK just with a bit of sun. But no, it's brilliant. Owen's a fantastic coach. He goes above and beyond for all of us, so we're truly blessed to have him.
So if the UK scene is as good as you've just mentioned, what made you make the switch?
It's a good question. As good as the scene is in the UK, as good as the trainers in the UK, it's just a shit way of life, innit? You know, it rains every day, it's grey, it's a bit boring. And I kind of just went out there for a year to kind of like broaden my horizons and train in a different environment. And then I ended up at Owens, and then I kind of don't want to leave, so I'm just loving my life as it is, really.
How much does your family miss you with you overseas?
My family misses me a lot. I've got a little girl at home who, you know, has to sacrifice a lot. Obviously, I try and get back and see her as much as I can, but that's hard. But it means, you know, I train my ass off, and it means when I put on performances like that, I can then go home and enjoy my time that I get to spend with my daughter and my family. That's hard for them. I'm sure it puts a big burden and stress on them, but hey, if we keep on getting wins, we'll be in the UFC, and then I'm sure they won't be complaining then.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that's going to be how your future comes. We'd love to see you in the UFC. Thanks for stopping by, mate. It's a pleasure to meet you, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'm here with the co-main event of Shuriken Fight Series 24.
The prosperous Tama Hiquily.
And he is now 3-0, and you kind of got a bit unlucky there in the first round. You almost had him out, and then you accidentally caught him with an illegal knee.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I thought he was done, and he was about to come up, you know. So that's why, like, I landed the knee, and I just feel like, I know, like, maybe it was illegal, but I just felt like it also landed his arm, but it don't really matter. Like, he was down, so it was my bad. So I do apologize. And but yeah, no, he's a young kid from Japan. He's very good, and yeah, like he bring me like a really good challenge, and I'm very happy.
And so, talk to me about the frustration you were feeling after your last fight. So you're meant to be the main event against Zion Perry, and then you had a hand injury, was it? Yeah. What was like kind of, talk me through the frustration of when that happened.
I mean, it was like very hard because it was like 2 or 3 weeks out from the fight. I felt really good, and unfortunately, it was like, I think on one of my last sparring, I broke my hand like in the sparring, and I was so gutted because I broke my thumb, and like obviously like with all the coaches and stuff, like we decided that I was not like I was not able to fight, and it was hard to like deal with because like obviously I was fit and stuff, and it was a bit hard, but here we are, we're back to the game, and 3-0 like I put in my bio, in my Instagram.
Oh, did you do it again? No, I missed it this time.
Because
that's why I've got no card, because I got to the last 2 fights and I ran out of time to research.
You can even check now if you want, bro.
I believe you. I caught you last time, so I believe you.
It's in it's already like in my bio, and that's why I say it is written, because I do feel like my career as a fighter is destined, bro. Like I'm destined for greatness, and it is written like in the universe. And like I just have to keep winning, to keep knocking people out, to keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm going to be the best in the world. and yeah, that's it.
I'd love to see that as well. Is this the most damage you've ever had in a fight?
I think so, yeah. And I was surprised because I think like when he landed, like I didn't feel like a nothing, and like I think like in the run, like I saw some blood on him, and then I look at the screen, and I saw like so much blood on my face. I was like, oh shit, he cut me. So yeah, I mean like I think it is the most damage I got in the fight.
Well, congratulations, my
Thank you
friend.
so much,
Again
bro.
and again and again.
Again and again and again.
See you at the next
yes,
one, bro.
thank you so much, bro.
I am here with the other half of the main event of Shuriken Fight Series 24.
Natalia Pletz. From Brazil.
And not just from Brazil on 1 week's notice. Yeah. Kind of, where were you when you got the call up for the fight?
I'm training hard in Brazil to take good fights. I'm fighting the big one in Brazil, in America Latina, jungle fight. I'm a fighter from this event in Brazil. And they call me 1 week after this fight, before this fight. And I was ready, but it's very hard to get prepared to a very tough girl. Macca is a good fighter, a very hard fighter. I understand that I have to take more time to prepare to this fight, but I'm very happy. I came to fight hard, 3 rounds fight, and she hit me with one that, and I think I broke my finger in the first round, and this taking my power a little bit. But it's this, I don't have any excuse. I'm happy. I show up my good work. And now I have an interview in English. I met in New Zealand. I love this country. And I hope to come back soon, do a lot of work here.
How do you find doing the interviews in English? Is it intimidating or?
No, I like to talk in English, but now I think something like more, I don't know, something, I can't imagine it, this will happen for me now in my life. I have a good fights in Brazil, but now I saw that I prepared for everything and go to the world, show my English, show my fight. It's good.
How long have you been working on your English for?
I studied a lot of years ago, but now I'm have a lot of opportunity to talk more. In my academy, I have a few people who can talk with me in English. In Spanish too, I can talk in Spanish too. I know what I need to live in the world.
Because I was thinking your English is very good.
Thank
I mean,
you.
it's better than my Portuguese.
Yes.
Portuguese
is very hard than English.
Yeah. You reckon?
Yeah, Portuguese is hard than English. Even.
I did learn a little bit. I had a boss who was from Brazil, and she started teaching me a little bit. But when you don't use it enough, you just forget.
She talk in English with you, and then you don't understand more.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, is kind of, even though you only had a week to prepare, compared to like what you thought you were going to come into, is that the fight you thought you were going to fight? Or her as an opponent, I should say. Did she fight the way you thought she was going to fight?
Macca will fight another girl. And then this girl, I don't know why, get out of the fight. And
They couldn't get a visa.
Yes, the visa. I don't know. Me, I did everything one day to other, and then we can come to the New Zealand. And I didn't have time to prepare. I just have time to make my bag and come. It's very hard to do this. I don't think it's the best way. I'd like to come here prepared to the girl who I will fight. But it's okay. I'm 3-2 now, 3 victories and 2 defeats. The defeats from girls, very hard. My fights are hard. I beat, I go to the ground. This fight, I wanted to go to the BJJ. But another thing, I fight in another category, weight category. This is very hard for us.
Up, down?
Yeah, up. I'm fighting 57 kilos. I don't know in libras.
Yeah.
LBS. And now I fight in the 62. Is 5 kilos from my category. It's very hard, but I go 3 rounds. And I hope to come back to my academy and prepare for another. I just do this. I fight every day. I will train and come back better.
And I mean, with less than a week's notice, you put on a fight like that. So I think they'll be more than happy to have you come back.
Yeah, I can imagine if I get prepared for this girl, for this night. 15 days, 20 days, I will take this victory. I hope to come back and do a challenge to Macca.
Yeah.
Nothing personal because I respect her, but I want to, this girl I want to do, I don't know, a comeback.
Rematch.
A rematch. Yeah. I want to do a rematch with Macca and get prepared and come back.
Well, I'll be very excited to see it again. And thank you for taking the fight, so it still happened.
Thank you to the interview. I like to talk in English.
Well, have a safe trip home, and thank you for talking to me. And I am here with the main event winner,
Macca Jean.
And congratulations. This is your 3rd or 4th win on Shuriken.
This is my 3rd win. Hello! This is my 3rd win on Shuriken. I've had 1 more on Arsenal, so 4 all up, yeah.
And you've been, this interview's been a long time coming. You just keep doing main events and just leaving. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm so sorry. I promise I'm not running away. But I get in the car and I'm like, I think you messaged me. I'm like, oh, I did this live. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, I'll ignore him. No, I feel bad. Okay, I'll message him back. Oh, no. Yeah. So I made it this time. It was in my head. I'm like, okay, straight to the back. Squared up.
So this event was kind of a bit messy for you. So you had a opponent pull out, and then there was 3 fights because they all fell out for the same reason. So kind of what was going through your head when you got that news?
I tell my coach not to tell me because I get very like, oh, fuck that on your opponent. But yeah, well, it is a bit hard because you have to change game plans last second. I think that's what messes up my mind most. But I think I'm happy with myself how I adapted to that change up of plans.
And how long was there between finding out your opponent couldn't make it and you got your new one? Or it was all the same and it's just like, hey, we've got a new opponent for you?
To me, it's all the same. Vin doesn't tell me unless it's off. I don't stalk my opponents, so I usually don't even know my opponent's name. I just count on my coaches to give me the right game plan because I'm bad at coming up with game plans, so leave it to them. Yeah.
And so you're a bit of a code switcher. You've recently kind of made your jump to MMA. Do you think it's going to be a permanent jump for you, or are you going to kind of just dabble consistently?
It's hard because I really enjoy boxing. I want to be really good at it, but I thought I could I'll do both and then be good at both, but it is hard. It's a completely different sport. You have to switch it up. So MMA is where I'm staying for the moment. I think maybe if I retire, I'll work towards boxing. I'm thinking in 10 years' time, work towards some boxing and that. But yeah, it's fun switching it up. Yeah, it's good.
Is it hard to kind of remember the rule set that you're doing when you're kind of been training another one?
I think I'm okay at switching it up. I always have quite short fight camps, 4 weeks. I'm always training hard, so there's no need for a real 8-week fight camp, do this. I'm always training, so it's just the last 4 weeks I switch stuff up, see what works, and yeah.
Well, congratulations again. We'll let you go get some food. You mentioned you were hungry, and thanks for finally stopping by for an interview as well.
Thank you so much. I won't forget again. I'm sorry.
Congratulations. And we'll get a quick. All right, let's have a go at freestyle wrap-up for Shuriken Fight Series 24. Well, this one has been a messy one for me. My lights died. I had no Will with me. But we got through nearly every single fighter. Zef Bell was the only fighter who didn't come through. We had lots of special guests. And it was a good Shuriken. It's the notable things from on the top of my head is title winner. We have Kyrn Tanuvasa from the Combat Center. He won his fight against Jean Jeremic for the amateur featherweight title. It was a 3rd round rear naked choke. And I'm stoked for Kyrn, but I'm absolutely heartbroken for Jean. It was his 3rd title fight attempt, and it just it didn't go his way again. It's just incredibly heartbreaking. You could see it on his face at the end, and that's the rough thing with stuff where it's like there's a winner and a loser, right? Like, it was going to happen one way or another. Someone had to lose in that fight. So, but Jean always puts on entertaining fights, and he'll be back. And Kyrn said that he's keen to defend his belt, so we might even get to see that rematch. Speaking of Jean, we'll move on to Extreme MMA. There are three fighters on the card. Sukhman Athwal had his fight against Levi. That ended up being a unanimous decision to Levi, which is quite surprising. I guess Sukhman's had so many, he hits very, very hard, and Levi weathered the storm, and he really, really came through, and it was quite impressive. And Caide Davis from Davis, anyway, he had a interesting one, to say the least, because his opponent, original opponent, pulled out, missed weight, well, couldn't make weight, so then another opponent from that gym took up the fight and missed weight by 600 grams, I believe. So the opponent actually won the fight via split decision, but they didn't account for the 1 point deduction. So it was actually a unanimous draw. So Extreme got that, which was nice. Big night for CKB tonight as well. I think they won all their fights. Big retirement fight for Nick Thornton, which is really cool. He started his amateur career on Shuriken. He started his pro career on Shuriken, and he's now ended his pro career on Shuriken. And he got to end with a win in front of friends and family. So pretty much a fairy tale ending. He did say he didn't have the career that he wished he had, and those are the cards he'd been dealt, but the ending that he had is very much a beautiful way to close this chapter of his book, even though his story with martial arts is not over yet. What else is on top of my head? Macca Jean, main event, 3-round war with her opponent, who took this fight on about 10 days' notice from Brazil, which is really, really cool. I'm glad that that fight came through. Macca is just doing incredible things in the MMA scene. She's now 3-0, if you don't include her Arsenal X fight. And this was a kind of a debutante Shuriken. A lot of new faces on the Shuriken. So, which is exciting for me, because when they come through, it's people I haven't met before. And you get to learn about new people, new fighters, and what makes them tick and why they love the sport as much as we do. So that's a wrap for Shuriken Fight Series 24. I'll see you at the next one in November. Thanks for watching.